Welcome to the Objective Perspective. I'm Chase.
And I'm Joe.
And we're going to be talking about some video games.
Thanks for joining us.
Yes. This is going to be a little chill, a little cash podcast today. We're all a little tired. I've been at a wedding till today where I woke up at 3 a.m. to fly here and then drive down to Austin, which, it's been about 7 hours in transit.
Now,
So
I'm pretty sure last episode was also very laid back and chill, so we're kind of running out of excuses here.
Last episode was it was a chiller one, but we went all over the fucking place. It wasn't laid back. We were just hopping around from
scatterbrained, yeah.
Yeah, this is more like we're gonna talk about what we want to play. I'm gonna play a little game, have a good time.
Yeah.
But this isn't there's chill here. Last time there was no chill. We were excited to talk about games. This time we're like, oh man, this is school and transit.
I feel like you're on a roller coaster and we're going up.
We're going up.
Because we're until Tuesday.
There's a peak on Tuesday.
And we just want to be we're as calm as we can be, we're ready.
We need to be in a zen state for Persona 5.
I need to finish Berseria before Persona 5 comes out.
I have a test the day Persona comes out, but I'm ready for it.
2 tests and 1 test the day after. It's going to be a good time.
I have one test. I don't know when it is. It's a mystery test because I skipped it. It was Friday. I had to leave for the wedding. He's like, yeah, just email me when you're back, when you get back.
Ooh.
And we'll pick a day. So I think it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. So I have a mystery test somewhere in there.
Please be ready for that.
I am. I'm totally a little hint. My friend found out where he puts the old tests, and they're pretty much the same test.
All right.
And so I just memorized the test.
Found the test bank.
Yeah, I found the test bank. It cost me $25 to get in, but once you put your deposit in, you get all the tests.
It's worth it.
Every time. So what have you been playing?
Not much, honestly. I'm still chipping away Berseria. It's the game I've been playing all semester, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the game of the generation.
Some might say. I can confidently say this is my favorite PS4 game I've played.
Okay.
I haven't played many PS4 games. I look at my shelf and it's not that big.
Yeah, that's true.
I would say my old favorite PS4 game was probably Metal Gear Solid 5.
Gotcha.
Which might inform a lot of people. Okay, I played an hour of Bloodborne. I wasn't feeling it, and then I put it on the shelf. I'm going to go back to it.
You got to go back to Bloodborne.
I know Bloodborne's a 10. I'm not going to dispute that with anybody.
I don't know if it's a 10.
Okay.
I'm critical of that game. That's a lot of faults.
Bloodborne's a fantastic game.
Bloodborne's one of the best games
that's
ever made.
Not to be
Bloodborne's
disputed.
one of the best PS4 games ever made. Yeah. And probably one of the best games ever made.
Bloodborne might be better than Berseria. I'm not qualified to make that statement.
I mean, I've played a little bit of Berseria. I was the comment's not as good as Bloodborne.
Well, yeah. Okay. This is different. You're not building combos. We're building combos. So so you're near the end. You feel the climax. The story.
You're edging right now.
Yeah. I love the characters. I've just been so sold on them. They're some of my favorite in any JRPG I've played in a long time. Definitely, I feel I'm a modern JRPG, recently. Because, I play a lot of older games, so I'll mix them up. I'll just jump back and forth between stuff. But, in terms of the past 5 or so years, these are some of my favorite characters I've seen.
Great.
Which I wasn't expecting. I've noticed that some of the games I enjoy the most, I go in with very tempered expectations. Which just made me worry for Persona 5 now.
I think most games we go on tempered expectations. Even for me, Persona 5, the most exciting game I am for this year, I'm still going in and being this could be a 7. That's how I'm going in.
I think that's the way to approach it, honestly.
That's how you have to approach every. That's why, when we talked about Mass Effect earlier with me, I was I'm still enjoying this game. It's go one being this game's a 5, and then it scales from there in my head.
You talk about, I picked up Symphony of the Night. I walked into a game store. I just grabbed that thing off the shelf knowing, oh, I've always wanted to try a Castlevania game. I've heard people say this one's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
I went home. The game's a 10,
that game is something else.
Blew me away. And, same thing with Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. You didn't hear about Metal Gear Solid. You just kind of picked up Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid was I couldn't process because the way people talk about it, I didn't know how to get into that series, period.
Start with 1.
Right, but there's Metal Gear. So
you don't start with Metal Gear.
I didn't understand that. I tried to start with Metal Gear.
Yo, dog, that game is
I had the collection. I was I just had my wisdom teeth taken out, so I was high on a lot of drugs and painkillers. Let me tell you, that was a trip.
Yeah, if you played the original Metal Gear, that would be a fucking trip playing those games originally. Those games are hard and not fun, probably.
I quit half an hour in and just turned on Disgaea.
Yeah, okay.
That's how that went.
Just gave up, went to Disgaea.
Went to Disgaea while I was on painkillers.
Yeah, it's a good mix.
It was a good painkiller game. Kept me sane.
I only use penguins.
They all self-destruct to kill themselves.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's good.
But yeah, I really can't wait to hear your thoughts on it because I think you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I say that with a good amount of confidence. I think you're gonna like it.
When we have time So yeah, we got so much fucking shit
You
coming
will
out.
not like it as much as I like it.
No, I definitely won't.
But I think you will like
Like
it.
we played Horizon on the show, and you're like, oh, that game looks pretty good. And I know you don't like Horizon as much as I'm gonna like Horizon. Are you writing Horizon down on your list?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, we have a little game coming up later. We'll explain as we go on. You won't like it as much as I do, but like we both see what we like in that game, and that's why I think like we could do this podcast together. So I'm like, oh, I see what you like, and you played Horizon. Like, I see what you like in this game, and like we come away going like, I don't like it as much as you, but we understand where the like comes from.
The objective perspective,
Yeah.
if you will.
We meet in the middle. We're centrist at heart, and
I'm an apologist. Okay, speak for yourself.
So that makes you a centrist, actually, if you're just an apologist.
Oh, but yeah, it's winding down. Hopefully I have some thoughts by next week, but they're probably just going to be drowned out by my Persona 5 thoughts.
Yeah, well, you're also going to try to write the review for Tales of.
Yeah.
For the show.
I've got great plans for that review.
Okay, all right.
You want a sneak peek?
You want a sneak peek? All right, let me a little sneak peek.
I'm going to wrap my arm in toilet paper.
Okay.
Because she's got a mummy arm.
Yeah. She's got a little demon mummy arm.
And then I don't know what else I'm going to do. Maybe I'll wear an eye patch. She doesn't wear an eye patch, but I think if I dress like Venom Snake, that would be funny.
But she can wear an eye patch. You forget.
She can.
Yeah. You can dress them however you like.
Customizable.
Yeah. I've been playing Mass Effect Andromeda some more.
Tell me about that.
It's gone downhill. That game is not super good. That game keeps being worse and worse as it goes on.
It hurts me to hear you say that, because I know that was the general reception, but seeing you like it, it was a spark in my eye. I was like, well, you know what, Chase is having a great time, and even if it's not a great game, I'm happy for him that he found something to like about this game, and now you're coming to me now.
Yeah, and I'm I was enjoying the beginning of it, and now I've played more and more. I've cleared, I'm on the third planet. I've cleared the first two, and they're all right. There's so much good idea there that's not executed well at all. Every single time the idea appears, I really like Dragon Age Inquisition, which I'll start with everything out. I think that shows the kind of person I am. Is some people hate Dragon Age Inquisition.
I was gonna say that's kind of a controversial.
It's a controversial thing. The people who don't like Dragon Age Inquisition are wrong. If they like Dragon Age Origins, Dragon Age Inquisition is a better version of that game. And they're crazy for thinking that way, but Dragon Inquisition is this really big, huge MMO for single player games, which are things I really like. I like Xenoblade Chronicles,
Final Fantasy 12.
Those games I love the idea of people are oh, MMO's single player, I hate that. I'm like, no, I like that open world kind of meaningless quest, but you have fun combat in there, and this game has good combat, but the character stuff just isn't meeting me all the time too. Where I like some characters. But other times they're just moving really quickly in one way, and you're like, okay, this person's just random for the fun of it, or this person's just your bro. But I'm not getting more. And I feel like I have to play 60 more hours to get to that good stuff. So I feel like that game's way longer than it needs to be. And all the exploration stuff, which is what they've added for this game, where Mass Effect 1 was exploration based, but you couldn't find anything interesting ever in that game. It kind of sucked using the Mako. And so in 2 and 3, they just stripped all that. Where you have combat and you have story. These are the two things you can do in the game. You have your combat sections and your story moments, and that's all you're gonna play. And in Andromeda, we're gonna bring back exploration. I'm like, all right, cool. I like driving around. I like exploring an alien planet, and there's nothing fun to explore in this game.
Nothing.
If you go, here's an alien remnant site, and you're okay, cool. There's a chest there. Once you get the chest, you've cleared that site. Go. And it's not like a really big site. It's a circle in the ground with a spire coming out of it. You walk up, get the chest, the thing takes itself off, you move on. And that's really all you can do. There's hidden dungeons in the area, but always you go down, there's a few cover pieces, you kill a few things, collect the data pad and leave. And there's nothing interesting going on there. There's no cool side quests happening. And each side quest feels really poorly written and really hammered down your throat of what it is. And all of them seem really somber also at the same time. I'm gonna help this dead guy's I need to put up things. I found his data pad. It's I need to put up all these things. I'm dead also. Didn't expect that to happen. And he put his things down, and it's his daughter who died earlier is good job, Dad, keep it up. Who told her who was dying, and then told her, everyone's oh, this isn't I don't feel too great about putting these up here. All your teammates are this isn't really good. And that was the end of the side quest. It's you put the last one up, and they're good job, Dad. I hope you have a fun time out there in Andromeda. And he's dead, and you're all right, cool. And I've had 2 of those, and I'm I don't know if I like doing these side quests anymore. Everyone just ends up dead. Mm-hmm. But the game doesn't carry that somber tone with it at all. It's here's these really sad side quests, and then 3 minutes later, you're shooting a guy and goes, got another grub, pretty much Marcus Phoenix style, killing enemies in Gears of War, got another grub, or man, I hate these dumb enemies, I hate the Ket, and I'm I don't care. and that's really how I feel about the game. I'm gonna keep playing because I think some of the character stuff is really good. I think some characters are really cool. I like Vetra, who's your Turian smuggler friend, who's
Are
like
those the blue people?
no, those are the Garrus.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a sorry.
Yes,
You know
okay.
Garrus from the Mass
Yes,
Effect?
that's everyone's
That's
favorite.
Turian. That's Turian.
Everyone loves the
Yeah,
Turians.
everyone's well. Turians are like really. I like the race. I even like the new race a lot. Like I think he's the one of the better new characters.
Is he a party member?
He's a party member. Yeah,
Okay.
there's 6 party members. It's 2 humans, 1 Asari, 1 Turian, 1 Krogan, and the new guy.
So you don't have the weird. What was she? She had like the mask on, and she
You do
couldn't,
not
like,
have.
breathe.
Yeah, you do not have. God, what do they call my Mass Effect?
They were the
knowledge?
tech people.
Yeah, they're the tech people. I can't remember, but that was Tali, and you do not have Tali with you. You know, I don't even know where they are. Like I
So
found.
do they exist in
So they existed
Andromeda?
in Andromeda. Like their ships came in. Like you don't know where their ships are. They all got scattered around. Like I just found like a Turian outpost, pretty much, of like these people fell in, and and I thought this would be like a cool moment. You meet a Turian. Like this is one thing. Like the story drops the ball all the time. Like here could be cool. Like you find a Turian, and they're like a super militaristic race. Like that's the whole point. Like they all go through military training. So that's why they're all like military, like have a military like style and outlook on life. Because they're like a militaristic race, almost like a like Israeli, I guess would almost be like a transfer. Like they all go through like military training, so they all have like a good outlook on military, and I like that. And so you meet one dude who's a Spectre, he's like an ex Spectre, and he's holding down this outpost. It's like the Turian ship exploded over orbit, and they like landed down here. Is what it seems like. And I meet him, and like I have like 2 conversation pieces with him, and like that's it. And I'm like, I want to know what's been happening with this guy. This whole dude's backstory. Like I get like little bits and pieces of it. I just want to know more about him and his interesting thing he's been doing. It's like everyone like you leave, everyone's like, if it wasn't for him, we'd all be dead. And everyone's all he says is like, yeah, we have to eat. Some people are eating vegetation because we're kind of starving out here. And I'm like, what? How did all this happen? How did you make this outpost? How did this happen? It all seems very light and fluffy. And I want to dig more into it, which is kind of disappointing. But I think that game is still like a good, not a good. It's a entry. I think these people can make a better game. Like I feel like Mass Effect 1 is a better game than this game.
Okay.
Like when they came out. Like I'm not saying like I think Andromeda was a better game than Mass Effect 1 now,
Obviously.
but like their series start point. I think Mass Effect 1's a better start, but I think this game can have a really really good sequel if they give them the chance to.
That was gonna be my question.
Do
Do
you
you think they will have the chance?
That game sold well, is what I've heard. It sold really well, but I don't know if it sold well enough. Also,
Because I believe it came out like right before EA's earning calls, right? Like the end of the
I mean, this game feels like
fiscal
it's
year.
pushed out. Like this game feels like it's unfinished. Like they pushed it out, and like I don't know if like, I mean, if you fix some of the animation stuff is garbage and like it's real bad. And there's just a lot of bugs, like people floating in the air and shit, or like enemies T-posing around. It's real rough. And this game feels rushed. If it sells well enough, I think a sequel could really do something awesome for this game. But I don't know if it's like that's gonna happen.
Mhm.
Like I'd be excited if someone said Andromeda 2. I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm interested in what's gonna happen here. So I think Dragon Age Inquisition is a really good blueprint, but they didn't go anywhere with like the cool stuff I like in Inquisition. Like in Dragon Age Origins and 2 and Inquisition, it's like if you make a decision, your partners are the people who will hate you. They're your morality system. Like if you're like hanging out with Iron Bull and it's something he hates, you'll be like Iron Bull dislikes that. And you're like, and he's like, why the fuck would you do that? And you have to like talk to him about it, or he'll be like, and if you don't say the right thing, he'll hate you even more. But in this game, it's like, fucking who cares? Like, no one cares. There's no, like, red or red. There's no, blue or red for good. Blue's good, red bad.
Yeah.
None of that. It's just, like, do whatever you want, and there's, like, no repercussions. When, like, there should be something. Like, I like having a bunch of party members and them being like, hey, I don't really like what you did. Like, in Dragon Age Inquisition, it's like, do you free the mages, or do you, like enslave them pretty much? Or those two. They're not really enslave, it's like, put them in the military, keep them under watch, or let them be free. Because and people are like, and everyone's like, oh, you should free them. Or like, no, they're fucking mages. They can shoot fireballs out of their like, and then they can turn into monsters if they don't control it. You should probably watch them. And like, if you do whatever you do, people will hate you or like you for what you did. And
Right. A morally great thing that you actually care about.
And then each character has an interesting, like Vivian is a mage, but she hates it if you free the mage. She's like, what do we do? What do you mage? And then you have the other mage who's like, no, fucking free him. What are you talking about? And I like that.
Mm-hmm.
This game doesn't have that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the people who like, I feel like I do the objectively correct thing in that situation where it's like, all right, you can free these people, you can destroy this place and kill everyone in it, or free them and leave the place standing, pretty much. And I'm like, well, I'm going to free everyone and leave this place standing, which uses to convert the people in there to like monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm going to get them free, and then I'm just going to leave. And they're like, I can't believe you did that. And I'm like, I think this was the right call. And then like your whole team is also like, that was probably the right call. Just this one NPC I talked to one time was like, I don't think it's the right call. And I was like, it is. And they're like, okay, bye. And they left. And they're just mad at me. And I was like, I don't fucking care.
So your party's always gonna side with
It
you?
seems like my party sides with me. And everyone seems also like to be quippy in a way I don't like. Like I don't take the quip characters with me wherever I go anymore. I take like Drax, who's just like an old Krogan warlord, pretty much. He's been around since the like before the Genophage happened. Before, which is like means like before they got pretty much neutered as a species.
Oh shit.
So like Mass Effect, the Krogans took over like they can breed really quickly.
Yes,
yeah.
I do remember this.
And so they were given like land after a war, and they could breed really quickly, and they started taking over more planets. And they're like, all right, we're just gonna like make sure that like 1 in 1,000 kids get born, and like that's the limit we can put on Krogans. And so he's like around before that even happened, before the Genophage, and he's like, so he's like a real grizzled veteran, and then just have like a Turian smuggler who just has like a weird outlook on things. So I'm like, this is my crew, and no one has biotic powers. I don't want to hear any of the like biotic people quip about something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't like quippy characters anymore. I think I'm tired of like snide comment after I murder a man.
I think that's a reasonable stance.
Yeah, I don't like the Uncharted outlook on everything. Like I like that, and like my character can be serious in this game at all times, and everyone else is quipping around me, and I'm like, I don't understand why everyone's quipping. Like in Dragon Age Inquisition, you have your serious characters and you have your quip characters. Like it's good to have your mix. You can have your Sarahs and your Vivians. You can't have everyone be Sarah in one game. It's like I don't want anyone to quip at me anymore, Liam.
Right.
But I think I'm finding a balance of that game right. I'm enjoying myself, but not like this isn't a game I'm gonna remember again. Which is disappointing.
That's really sad. Yeah. Honestly.
And then everything looks awful in that game. Like that game doesn't look that great too. Like graphically, that game looks bad.
Okay.
Real rough game.
Like besides animations.
Besides animation, that game visually there's some like good looking things, but other times it's just a rough looking game.
Yeah, I mean especially coming off of like a Horizon.
Yeah, Horizon or Mass Effect 3.
Okay. I see.
Like where I remember Mass Effect 3, I'm like, that game looks Mass Effect 3 looks good. And like played this game, I was like, I don't know if I like, and then I turned up all the graphics to like ultra, I'm like, this game is totally not that great. I'm playing on the PC, and like I heard people on the PS4 have like 1,000 bugs in that game too. I've seen people like fall through the level, which I've never had on the PC, but like I've seen people like just and then fall through like a level, and I'm like, well, goodbye, sweet prince.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't seem that good. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not like in love with it. I guess I'd say like there's so many problems, but I'm still finding myself enjoying small character moments. I think all my party members are good. I meant like characters outside my party. I think my party are good, but like everyone else kind of sucks. There's a few really fun characters. I think like the Krogan supervisor on like the ship, as like woman Krogan supervisor is like really funny and cool. Like I like her, but everyone else I'm kind of like bored. Like I like all like these main characters are good, but everything like that falls below main character just sucks, or nothing's interesting happening, and it sucks.
But you have faith that they could do it if they had another chance.
I legitimately think like this is like a good starting point to try again. Like this is their first big game. Like when BioWare made Mass Effect, they had Knights of the Old Republic under their belt. They had shit under their belt to make this game. This is their first try. Like they hired some better writers. Like hire the fucking freelance New Vegas guy who's just been going around doing Horizon and shit.
He's probably already set on Horizon 2.
He might be, but like he's been freelancing. He's just been doing around. So like he could probably go work on that. Like somebody hire the freelance writers for good games and then be like, also don't make a fucking quippy character again. Like you can make Ryder the same as Ryder can be quippy, intelligent, charming, blah blah. Also, for romance in that game, you just fucking flirt incorrigibly with everyone. Like that is the option you have. It's like they're like 4 options at all time. It's like be like analytical, be intelligent, be like caring, and then being like kind of a quippy dude. Or then there's like a 5th option whenever you can flirt. It's just like flirt. And it's just like it's
very upfront.
Like I don't know how to flirt as a human still, like and I see them and I my back like twinges up. And I'm like I don't know if I can like this would make me uncomfortable in real life. If someone walked up to me and was like want to fuck pretty much, and I was like I don't want to be with Ryder anymore. Like
but it works. It works in the game.
Yeah, everyone fucking loves Ryder.
Sounds like Ryder's just
everyone wants to fuck.
Is Ryder just you Narukami like?
So in this game, Mass Effect's always been like a power fantasy where it's like I'm gonna be the man who kills all the aliens, saves the day, and fucks anyone I want to.
Yeah, just like Persona 4.
Just like Persona 4, 3. and 3 it's even worse.
You have to earn it in 3. You have to earn it in 3, you don't earn it in 4.
What do you mean you have to earn it in 3?
You gotta get those good grades if you want to fuck Mitsuru.
See, like I never had a problem in that game where I never didn't get good grades. I just remembered everything.
Sure.
So
okay, we're gonna get into the Persona talk now. My thing about 4, which is a thing I don't really love about it, that actually kept me out of it, is that I feel like it's so too much like wish fulfillment fantasy. Like everything is perfect. Like you are perfect. Everyone loves you. It's like, oh, senpai, you're the best. You're the best. Like in 3, you have like Junpei shits on you. Like Akihiko doesn't give a fuck about you. Like Mitsuru doesn't give a fuck about you.
But then you just do their fucking thing and they all give a shit about you.
Eventually, it does go there. But I think I liked how they handled it more, where it was like it felt like it was earned in a way that I didn't feel in 4. That's all.
I think in 4 it's a different dynamic. It's like you literally save everyone's life. I'm like, wow, you are the best. You literally saved my fucking life. In 3, it's like so you're like the dude who comes in the back is like, I'm here to help. I have a gun to my head now, and like, but then you're still made the leader though in 3.
And then you have Aegis, and like I'm not gonna defend. Yes.
So like at some point, like people like don't care about you, but they also give you all the reins of the thing in 3. Like they're kind of both power fantasies in a different way.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I mean, 3 literally ends with you
literally becoming
being the martyr. Being literally Jesus, and it's like everyone like mourns your death. Like, that's probably as wish fulfillment as it gets.
Yeah. And then 4 Golden's ending, which I still think is the funniest.
It's such a non-ending. I hate it so much.
I love the idea of coming back and being like, I don't know, we moved on with our lives. I'm like, I'm a cop now, and you're like, this is weird. And then like it just kind of ends, and I kind of love that.
But why did he leave? He didn't have to leave.
You gotta leave, man. Sometimes you just gotta move on with your life.
They clearly weren't that important to him. Arakami doesn't go.
He came fucking back. Like I don't go back to my friends. I've been in college for a few.
He waited years to go back, man.
How do you know he doesn't go back every once in a while? I mean, it's on the annual
that was clearly he came back for the first time.
Gotta go to college, dog.
But like Dojima's like, yo, you can live with me, dog. And he's like, nah, I'm gonna go with my parents.
He became a salesman.
He's
working pachinko machine.
Grown up Nanako in Persona 5. She comes in, tries to find
with a gun.
Her mom. She has a persona.
She has a gun. She has a proto-evoker found in the ruins of Mitsuru's dad's lab.
Oh god!
As we spoiled Persona 3 to death.
She's trying to get the secrets of time travel so she can save her mom.
And all just play Heaven's theme over and over again. And I'm like, this game's perfect.
It's the best song of that game.
It's one of the best songs in Persona series, and
it's so
flat
good.
out.
Oh, it's so good.
It's not as good as Evil Station 4 is. I like how like my level for songs. I'm like, what's a good chill jam? And I'm like, cool, P3 has it. And then like, that still makes me so mad that when I was yelling at you over a Game of the Year for music, you're like, here's my Final Fantasy Latin track. I'm like, play dub and bass. It's the only option for the good. And you're like, no. And like Latin track.
I wrote down like 7 tracks and I couldn't tell which one was which, so I just picked one at random.
And that was a disappointment. It's better than Dark Souls 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's play Kill Your Babies.
You want to just jump into it already?
Yeah, let's jump into it.
Close it out.
We're at 20 minutes, 22 minutes in.
We have a short podcast.
I think we can talk for a long time about this.
We can make this go long.
And well, I think we'll probably do what we always normally do as I metaverse this podcast, talk about. We're gonna talk about. Be like, no, this is a great game, and then we'll just talk about that game and the series around it.
I want to lock the list, but I know something's gonna come up. But we should lock the list.
Okay, let's lock the list.
Lock the list.
Lock the list.
All right, list is locked.
All right, Joe, tell me what the list is.
So this is a game called Kill Your Babies. We played this recently on my other podcast, Video Game After Live. I thought it had good results. It was a lot of fun. Got a little spicy, a little bit heated.
Who got the most heated out of curiosity? This is insider baseball a little bit, but who got the most heated?
I think Brandon was. Well, I mean, Peter was the most upset.
Yeah, because Peter wasn't on, and he literally came in and threw shit at you, right?
Yeah, he was very mad. Brandon was upset.
Okay, good.
I hurt Brandon on a deep level, and I felt bad after the show.
What did you cut to make?
I was also going after Jillian specifically because I wanted to tip some dominoes, so I was just killing all of her favorite games in succession.
Did she like not get heated over?
No, she did.
Okay, good.
She then just started going for my shit.
Okay, good.
But some of my shit was Garrick's shit, so you see, that's how you do the setup.
Rope and dope 'em.
Yeah.
The classic Titanfall 2 multiplayer game of the year maneuver.
I like being a heel. It's fun.
I still have. I think Evan's still a little mad at me for the Titanfall 2 maneuver, which is like my favorite fucking thing. That's my favorite political move I've had this whole year in my life.
Wasn't the Overwatch one?
Yeah, that was the that was the multiplayer game of the year. I went around before the show and told everyone to vote for Titanfall 2, so Overwatch doesn't win. And then everyone voted for Titanfall 2, so Overwatch didn't win. And then Overwatch won nothing.
I still can't believe Overwatch didn't even get like an honorable nomination for anything.
I would have been fine with it too. Is the worst thing. And then
or no, it was not honorable nomination for best multiplayer, but that was it. Didn't even make top 10 list.
Didn't make top 10. Didn't even make it for best gameplay.
Like holy shit!
What a fucking crazy year. All right, let's play. What's the?
So the way this game works is we have a list. It's supposed to be like 50-ish games. I stopped counting, which is probably for the best because then it's not rigged of who gets the last cut. I don't know if this is an even or an odd number.
Gotcha.
So that's kind of good. We'll find out.
Yeah.
It's somewhere around like high 50s, I want to say. I kind of just kept going because
Yeah.
you said some games and I was like, oh yeah,
You
yeah,
started
yeah,
writing.
yeah,
You
yeah.
started writing down more
You
and
just
more.
start going.
So read them out.
So I'm going to read the list.
Yeah.
And well,
then you
just
get to,
before
then you
I
can
do,
cut one.
I want to say the rules.
Okay.
So we're going to go back and forth cutting a game until there's one left.
Okay.
Basically, every time we cut a game, it's going to get deleted from history.
Yeah.
Now, we get some paradoxy shit where like stuff is influenced from other stuff. We're justifying this by we wake up tomorrow morning, you have no recollection of this game exists, and neither does anyone else.
Gotcha.
So if like Halo is influenced by say Doom,
Mm-hmm.
if we cut Doom and Halo is the winner, Halo still exists.
Yeah.
But like no one remembers Doom.
Halo is the new Doom.
Basically, yeah. So that's
so
how
cut
that works.
Doom. Yeah.
And to do one more interesting thing, I like to incorporate a shield. So
Okay.
you get one shield, which you can apply at any time to block cut. Now this is funny for a back and forth because you're just blocking my cut at that point.
Yeah.
And the timing of it is kind of weird because I don't know how long the shield should last. We did like 2 rotations for us, but we got down to the wire where there were like 8 games left and like the shield wouldn't have expired till the game's over.
Yeah.
So like I was too good at the game. I was like, all right, I just won't clinch it. We'll just unlock it for the last round.
I think we'll call shield, and if we go like, hey, you've called a shield, I think we'll play it by ear a little bit.
I think the shield should last like.
Because me and you are pretty like critical. We can cut something and be like, that's fine.
You know what? Let's just save the shield till the final 10.
Okay,
like
that's
it's
fine.
like it's just shielded permanently until the last 10. Because
Okay.
then you don't have to worry about doing it too early either.
Or so let's say early we can call like one shield early, and that's about it.
Yeah, you get
And
one
then
shield.
we get to the 10, then we can really get into.
Well, I mean, if you can save your shield to the last 10. I think.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is
Let's
your
just-
shield is null after 10? How's that? But
Okay,
it gets
that's fine.
saved until 10.
Okay, that's fine.
So use it early, but.
Yeah, but use it wisely.
So here's the list.
All right.
Is everyone ready?
I'm the only person here.
Madden. Starting off strong. Assassin's Creed, Mario, Bioshock, Elder Scrolls, Zelda, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Shin Megami Tensei, Metroid, Minecraft, Castlevania, Mega Man, Mass Effect, Halo, Kirby, Call of Duty, Tetris, Metal Gear Solid, Rayman, Dragon Age, Rainbow Six, League of Legends, Warcraft, Half-Life, Left 4 Dead, Portal, Overwatch, Dark Souls, Battlefield, Hitman, Fire Emblem, Donkey Kong, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Tales of, Kingdom Hearts, Etrian Odyssey, Ace Attorney,
I see some games someone likes.
Titanfall, Dead Rising, Super Smash Brothers, Street Fighter, Batman, Borderlands, Pac-Man, Rock Band, Uncharted, The Last of Us, Grand Theft Auto, Banjo-Kazooie, Doom, Fallout, Ninja Gaiden, Contra, Sonic, Red Dead Redemption / Red Dead, Horizon, Burnout,
Ooh.
Gears of War, God of War, Infamous, Crazy Taxi, Team Eco Games,
Are those all under their own
Yes.
umbrella? Okay, all right.
Ratchet and Clank.
Oh man,
I got you at the end.
got me at the end with a Ratchet and Clank maneuver.
Jack and Daxter,
That's not gonna get me.
and finally, Monkey Ball.
Monkey ball. All right. So you get to cut one.
All right, so I'll start. We're just gonna go back and forth.
Yeah, we're just gonna go back and forth. Do a little cut, do a little fun here.
And spin-offs fit under the umbrella. I've
Yeah.
separated Kingdom Hearts because I'm arbitrary, but like
I
Bloodborne,
don't
I'm
think-
counting under Souls. Bloodborne is Souls.
Okay, we're kind
Is
of.
that fair? Should I separate Bloodborne? I can do it.
Let's say no. Let's say no for now.
I think.
I think we're just saying. I think we should say like if we're doing that, we should like be specific. We're like we're cutting Shin Megami Tensei. That means everything under the Shin Megami Tensei umbrella. Persona,
Digital Devil Summoner,
Digital Devil Summoner.
Rido.
Cut it.
Okay.
Okay, cut your thing.
I'm gonna cut Portal.
Yeah, cut Portal.
I'm cutting Portal.
Portal 2, like that's the end of like I don't even.
Hot cut.
Yeah, hot
Well,
cut.
you have to remember, we're waking up tomorrow and the game doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's fine. Portal's fine.
So we're deleting it from history.
So we're gonna cut Overwatch then.
All right.
That's a game I could like literally live without for the rest of my life.
We just hurt like a lot of people's feelings. Like I think people would say there were some easier cuts on this list.
I mean, like yeah, there's easier cuts, but like also on me. Like I want to get to the heart of the problem real quick, and it's Overwatch. I'm gonna cut the cancer out before it's.
I'm cutting Rock Band.
Oh, that hurts
You want to
me.
shield it already, baby?
No, I
I
like Rock Band a lot.
I think Guitar Hero is better.
All right,
it's not even on the list, so it lives on. We're
first
fine.
of all, putting Guitar Hero on the list, and then cutting Guitar Hero.
The list is locked. The list
I'm cutting Madden.
Yeah, okay.
I don't.
Wow, way to be really lame, Chase. Oh shit. Okay, so side.
Yeah.
Tekken was on the original list from the other podcast.
Uh huh.
I really wanted Tekken to win because everyone just forgot about it. So it became my goal now for us to cut everything we like, and we're just left with Tekken.
I would have been like, Tekken's fine.
It made it very far.
Tekken's a good game.
I'm cutting Sonic the Hedgehog.
Wow, I can't believe
this. You just cut Madden. I'm going to Sonic already.
What the song, man? Going for the hard hitters here.
Okay.
And then me out of nowhere. Oh, we're going to do hard hitters? Red Dead. And then no, wait. Man, I could. Contra, what the fuck? No,
okay,
I don't want Contra anymore. I never liked Contra to begin with.
I'll cut Red Dead. All right.
See,
you baited me.
I would have said Grand Theft Auto over Red Dead first, but also like I'm fine with cutting.
We're gonna cut both of them.
Yeah, I'm cutting Grand Theft Auto right
now.
Where's GTA? You put GTA.
Put GTA.
Yeah, I've never liked GTA or Red Dead too much.
Me neither. Rockstar games, I don't know why, they just don't click with me.
Yeah, they've never been. I think after GTA 5, I've just fucking hated the series.
Cutting Bioshock.
Yeah, alright, that's fine.
System Shock is alive, it's fine.
It lives on and all. Elder Scrolls, hell yeah, get rid of that garbage. I like how, like, there's a part of me that's like, if you try to cut Fallout, I wouldn't be as mad, but I would shield.
You have some reservations?
I have reservations for Fallout the most, is the worst part.
I'm cutting Half-Life.
That's fine. I still think it's crazy that, like, Peter and Danny, or people on our show, are like,
yeah.
Half-Life 1 is a bad game. I'm like, well, yeah, like, it came out a long time ago. Well, like, that game revolutionized that series.
Incredibly influential to just video games, even, I argue.
It is. It just is. That's like a...
I don't think that's a hot stance.
No, I'm gonna...
That being said, I'm not a fan.
I'm gonna cut Borderlands, the real hard one here.
Yeah, we're going for easy stuff. We haven't triggered
anything
yet.
I think we want to, like, get out... I'm trying to get rid of the fluff a little bit, being like, get rid of this stuff. I think it shows also, like, this is a good introduction to us as a person, like, as me and you being like, we don't value Borderlands that much. I don't play Borderlands, I don't fucking...
We started laughing when it happened. Yeah. I cut Assassin's Creed.
That's fine. I think it shows how much we like me and you like Japanese games a lot. We're like, oh, you know, Mario, Zelda, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Shin Megami Tensei, Metroid have just not even been talked about. It's like, those are going to stay for a long time.
I just feel like this list is going to be similar to the last one. I'm really curious to see, because this will be my second time playing it.
I'm looking at everything.
There's still a lot of easy cuts.
There's a lot of easy cuts.
You can make some spicy ones if you want.
I'm trying to look a little spicy here, because...
It is like dominoes. Like,
yeah, we have Last of Us on here. I really like The Last of Us. I'm going to keep it for now, actually. I'm going to cut Infamous.
Yeah, sure.
Infamous, I like way less. I like Infamous a lot, but I like it way less than Last of Us. I think Last of Us is, like, apex of Naughty Dog getting their story stuff right.
I'm going to cut Jak and Daxter.
Okay, that's fine.
I like the first one. I hate the second one, and I never played the third one.
Gotcha. Third one's a lot like the second one.
Because I couldn't get through the second.
Gotcha.
I thought the first one was a cool game, though.
It's a really cool game.
It was quaint.
It's not as good as Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie.
No.
There's a part
speaking of...
There's probably that wants to cut Mario and keep Banjo-Kazooie on and be that motherfucker, but that's a fucking spicy move.
Oh my god.
But the real spicy move was like, I'm going to take Titanfall off.
Okay. So Brandon's tactic was to cut games he liked.
An interesting tactic to take.
I was like, what are you doing, man? He's like, well, I want to cut the games that I like because... it was something about, like, him doing it is like...
It's more... I don't know. It's easier than someone else doing it.
I didn't understand it.
And I
think it cost him in the end, I'm going to be honest. He cut Dark Souls, and he loves Dark Souls.
Yeah, I think we're keeping Dark Souls on.
For a while. I'll cut League of Legends.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not a hard one.
I'll do it. Riot is not bankrupt. They wake up tomorrow, all their stocks
They don't exist anymore, actually. Once you cut League of Legends...
They just don't have any properties.
Yeah, they just had a bunch of money, and it's also they had all this money.
Where did all this money come from? We're rich. Let's make a game.
I'm going to cut Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, sure. I'm surprised.
I like Left 4 Dead a lot, but, like, top 10, is Left 4 Dead going to stick on there? I don't know.
No shields have been used yet, but again, no hard cuts.
Yeah, no hard cuts.
Can I cut Dragon Age?
Yeah, you can cut Dragon Age. I really like like I said, I really like Dragon Age. I would have cut Mass Effect before Dragon Age.
Hey
Probably.
man, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna cut Mass Effect because the real RPG, Western RPG I like, is still here, and even though it's had a lot of ups and downs because Bethesda's had a hands in it.
Did you put Elder Scrolls back in? That's really weird.
No, it's Fallout. Fallout's
Man,
the one
if I want to be spicy here.
What do you be spicy with? What's the spice move? What's the spice? Show me that spice.
I cut Ninja Gaiden.
Oh wow, real spicy move.
Well, I was gonna cut Fallout, but
that'd been a shield. Like
I know.
That'd been instant
I want
deploy.
to bait the shield. I can't believe you're gonna shield Fallout. Like I want to.
New Vegas is one of my favorite games of all time. It's hands down. If that game doesn't exist, I don't know if I'd like video games as much as I do right now. Like that's just how I feel about that. Like there's a lot of things I won't burn a shield for. Like if you cut like Hitman, I'm like yeah, it's my game of the year last year, but like I don't. Fallout's like my game of the year almost every year I play it. It's so
the game
good.
of all years.
Call of New Vegas, one of the best games ever made. All right, now I can get rid of Uncharted because like what the fuck is that still doing on there? Uncharted is a series I don't like that much.
Me neither. And going off of that, I'm gonna cut Last of Us.
That's fine. I really like Last of Us. Again, great series.
Naughty Dog wakes up, they just Crash Bandicoot.
Yep.
Making the new Crash
Bandicoot, cross it off.
Not on the list.
I know.
We don't get to kill that one.
So let's get.
You can't kill what's already dead.
Let's kill Crazy Taxi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I just like this, like looking at you while I say it, being like, I'm like, what is this? Is the one that Joe gets mad at?
You know, it's getting a little hard.
It's getting a little harder. Yeah.
You want me to read the list?
Oh yeah, let's read the list now.
All right.
We've cut some fluff.
Wanna count as I
want to
go?
count. I want to do it.
Well, you can. Okay.
You
right.
count it. I want to read because you read it last time.
Sure.
Mario, Zelda, Final Fantasy, Dragon Quest, Shin Megami Tensei, Metroid, Minecraft, Castlevania, Mega Man, Halo, Kirby, Call of Duty, Tetris, Metal Gear Solid, Rayman, Rainbow Six, Warcraft, Dark Souls, Battlefield, Hitman, Fire Emblem, Donkey Kong, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Tales of, need to swallow, Kingdom Hearts, Etrian Odyssey, Ace Attorney, Dead Rising, Super Smash Bros., Street Fighter, Batman, Pac-Man, Banjo-Kazooie, Doom, Fallout, Horizon, Burnout, Gears of War, God of War, Team Eco Games, Ratchet & Clank, Monkey Ball.
I think we have 44 or 43 games left.
We have a lot to go.
We have a lot to go.
Yeah, you put a lot of games on there. We're cutting, but we're moving.
Yeah, okay. So you reading that has told me what I want to cut.
What do you want to cut?
Battlefield?
Okay, we can cut Battlefield.
All right, that's...
I really like Battlefield. I think I would have kept it on there longer, maybe my own list.
I mean, the order we cut I don't think matters.
Yeah.
They're all dying.
I'm cutting Gears of War.
Yeah.
Can I cut God of War while I'm also just sitting over here?
It's my turn.
Do you want to cut God of War?
I'll cut God of War for you. All right.
Let's make some...
Cut the gauze.
We're just moving now, right? God, I like these games.
Now we're getting there.
But let's cut Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the way.
Okay.
I think we all like...
We'll survive.
I think we're getting to the point where we like these games a lot, and now we're just getting to we're just cutting things we actually like.
I'm cutting Burnout.
That's fine. That hurts. It's a deep cut.
Rip that bandage off.
Burnout Paradise is one of the best racing games ever made. Monkey Ball, alright?
Get rid of it.
Monkey Ball's a good game, though.
It's a great game.
It's a good game.
It's my favorite Sega game.
This is a great Sega game. Almost as good as Sonic.
I have to cut Dead Rising.
That's fair. That's fine. I have everything on there just feels like, man, Dead Rising's really cool. But 4 and 3 kind of suck.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros. I don't know what that's still doing here, to be honest. So I'm just going to cut it.
There was a time in my life when I might have told you that Super Smash Bros. Was my favorite game of all time.
As a mistake.
When I was
10?
A teenager.
Yeah, when you were a little child playing video games.
Cut it.
Cut it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Just like yeah, alright.
Cutting Hitman.
That's fine. It's getting a little spicy in here now.
Getting a little hot.
I'm going to cut Horizon because, I'm fine with cutting Horizon.
All right. Okay. Easy. Batman.
Yeah, okay. Now we're going to little spice moves there, and then all right, turn it back down a little bit. And all right, so this might be spicy for you specifically.
There's more games on here that I like than you like, or that I feel more.
Donkey Kong.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
Because I don't really like the original Donkey Kong games that much.
But you love 64.
I don't like 64 at all.
Oh, you don't.
Where'd you get that from? I mean,
someone does.
I might have ironically said I liked Sonic 64 because it's such a bad game.
Someone I was talking to really liked it.
That game's really bad.
Yeah. It's no Banjo-Kazooie.
What'd you just cross out?
I was just doing a better job crossing out Rainbow Six.
I just saw you crossing, and I was like, what are you doing, Joe? You have to announce first. You just can't be spicy like that.
I'm going to cut Call of Duty.
Ah.
That was one of the first games I got cut on the other list because everyone hates Call of Duty.
Man, but Call of Duty's so fucking good.
I like Call of Duty a lot.
Oh, and it's still really good. Is like the thing. Like I still really like Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm. That's a crazy one to cut. Like that's gonna have repercussions, man.
Yeah, like that game's. I like it's one of the few series where I can be like, I like 1, 2, 4, 5, like 6, 7, and like I can enjoy most of that series like a lot.
Feels real good to shoot in that game.
Let's hold off on that one.
Are you gonna shield Call of Duty?
And then I can't shield Fallout, right?
No.
All right, cut Call of Duty then.
Wow.
Fallout's one of my favorite series of all. Fallout like is like one of my number one games. Fallout 1 and 2 especially. Man, Call of Duty's really good. Well, I mean, if we're all
here we go
for making tough choices, then I'm cutting Mega Man.
Why so soon, Chase?
Because you just cut Call of Duty.
I thought Call of Duty would be a little easier for you.
You could have cut Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Ace Attorney, Street Fighter, Pac-Man, Doom before Call of Duty. I've been totally fine with it. Are you gonna sit here?
You're gonna bait my shield with Mega Man.
A little bit, bait. You've already baited it with Fallout. You've already tried to get
right. I didn't actually cut Fallout though. All right.
Yeah, but you're like you're gonna shield Fallout.
Just cut Mega Man. Oh my god. Oh my god, that
one
hurt.
That was a nasty cut too. Look at that scratch that went into it.
Okay. There's actually why is Final Fantasy still on here? What the fuck are we doing?
Because 12's one of the best
why
games.
Is Final Fantasy on here?
All right. I think.
Hey, I just took an easy cut.
I know. I'm looking. Hey man, I'm not trying to fucking cut your throat here.
We're gonna start.
I'm going Ace Attorney. Look.
Is
that tough for you?
That's real tough for me.
What about Doom? Is Doom tough for you? Doom's not tough for me.
I really like Doom. Yeah,
okay.
You can.
You know what?
You can cut it.
I'm gonna pause here. I'm gonna say this real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you two options.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'm gonna give you Animal Crossing or Doom.
Get rid of Animal Crossing.
Thank you. Okay. All
That's
right.
an easy decision for me.
That's what I thought. I was like making sure. I didn't know if you're an Animal Crossing parent. We have not talked about Animal Crossing. I don't like Animal Crossing really.
I used to like it, but I think that game is just the same game every time. Yeah. I've played that game at least 3 times.
It's fair.
So like New Leaf came out, I like couldn't even bother. You know?
My friend still plays New Leaf, so they're
and like power to those people.
Yeah.
Because like it's a cool game. Ratchet and Clank, I want to cut.
Why do you want to cut Ratchet and Clank?
I want to cut Ratchet and Clank.
That's so why?
I want to cut Ratchet and Clank.
Why would you want to cut Ratchet and Clank?
Why would you want to cut Mega Man?
See one from my throat earlier. This went hard into me, so.
Look at Ratchet and Clank.
All right, then it's gonna get real rough in a second.
Let's do it. All right, here we go.
Tales of.
All right, got it.
Fuck, dude, really?
Fucking got it.
All right, this is gonna get really bad. Really
okay. Dragon Quest.
You don't like Dragon Quest?
I love Dragon Quest. I love Dragon Quest.
Why are you taking Dragon Quest? Take Minecraft off.
I'm taking no.
That's fucked up.
No Dragon
That's fucked up, dude. Why would you cut Dragon? You like Dragon?
I love Dragon Quest. It's so good.
Yes, you're correct.
I'm cutting it.
That's fucked up. All right, fine. That's really fucked up, dude.
I gotta shoot myself in the foot to shoot you.
I wasn't gonna shoot Dragon Quest though. Dragon Quest is my number like on there, no matter what.
We should have shielded it.
I'm gonna cut Minecraft because like fuck Minecraft, and I know you're not gonna.
We own Dragon Quest builders now.
Good. Good.
Okay.
I can't believe you just fucking did that. That was you're like I'm gonna shoot myself to not make you shoot me. I'm like I wasn't gonna shoot you, Joe.
Dark Souls, including Bloodborne.
Why would you cut that? I have like everything on there. That's what you're going to cut.
Yeah.
Like the future of Castlevania.
Well, if we still have Castlevania.
I guess I mean. That's fucked up, man. Fine, I guess cut it.
I'm just trying to find.
Why would you?
I'm trying to break you. That's all I want to do.
Why are you trying to break me?
I'm trying to break you down.
I'm kind of Street Fighter.
Okay.
It's like who needs it? I'm still trying to make a good list here. And you're
Fighting games are dead.
Yeah, good.
We did it. Okay, I want to read the list now. You want to count for me?
Sure.
Mario, Zelda, Shin Megami Tensei, Metroid, Castlevania, Halo, Kirby, Tetris, Metal Gear Solid, Rayman, Warcraft, Fire Emblem, Pokemon, Kingdom Hearts, Etrian Odyssey, Ace Attorney, Pac-Man, Banjo-Kazooie, Doom, Fallout, Team Eco Games. 21?
21.
Now we have a tough list.
Oh, we had a tough list
Is
earlier.
it my turn to cut?
I think it's your turn to cut.
Zelda.
Okay, yeah.
Easy cut.
Yeah, it's fine.
Easy cut.
I mean, it's not easy. Zelda's Breath of the Wild is a pretty good game.
I haven't played it yet. But these last 20 games now
Mm-hmm.
are actually very difficult.
Okay, Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's real type Pokemon.
That's
All
the
right.
one to cut.
What's on here?
Team Eco Games.
That's fucked up. Why'd you try to get rid of Shadow Colossus, one of the best games ever made?
Because Eco.
Fine, I guess, get rid of it. It's fucked up, homie.
What else am I going to cut? You tell me. Neither of us have used a shield yet.
Can I make him use a shield? That's the question.
Can you do it?
Can I do it? I mean, I could. I could easily. I think I know the game to cut to make you use a shield.
I want to challenge you.
All right, let's cut Kirby.
How did you know?
Because you love Kirby. Like, I'm not. See, that's the game I know you want. I don't want to cut Kirby either. I like Kirby.
I killed Dragon Quest. You should kill Kirby.
No, the game.
That's what someone like me deserves for killing Dragon Quest.
The thing you deserve is I'm killing Shin Megami Tensei.
Fucking what?
I shoot myself in the foot so you don't shoot me. Is that what we're doing? We're doing this.
Are you gonna cut Shin Megami Tensei?
No, the game I'm cutting is Warcraft. What are you talking about? Like, why is Warcraft still in there?
I love Warcraft.
Oh, is this the one you're gonna try to block?
If we're talking about like video game lore, Warcraft is my favorite lore.
Talk about video game lore. I'll show you where it is. It's right. Oh wait, no, fuck this. Kingdom Hearts. Let's go cut Kingdom Hearts. Let's get rid of it. Right. 2 might be one of the best games ever made, but everything else is shit. Joe, it's a lot of hard decisions here for you, isn't it?
Cut Kingdom Hearts. Okay.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
You're gonna go for my throat right next to me, aren't you?
Like, I can shoot myself in the foot again
It's
if you
true,
want me to.
you could.
I have franchises on here. I have Metal Gear Solid. Like,
yeah,
I can
you could kill yourself.
cutting Fallout.
No, this is my shield.
Alright, shielded. Alright, I circled it. There you go, it's your turn.
Ace Attorney.
Okay.
I like how like a lot of these are games you like.
Halo.
Yeah, okay. Fire Emblem.
Okay. For some reason, they thought that I loved Fire Emblem.
Neither of us like Fire Emblem.
They thought that was like I was going to use my shield on Fire Emblem. I was like, no. Metroid.
That's fucked up, dude.
Prime's mediocre. I just want you to break.
I'm not breaking over that. I had a whole podcast dedicated to people not liking Prime.
Yeah, that's true. You're used to it by now.
How many we got? So we got Mario, Shin Megami Tensei, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This game's fun.
Yeah. I can't believe Banjo-Kazooie's made this long.
Oh, fuck.
That's the real crazy
Why
one.
is Banjo-Kazooie still there?
It's a good-ass game, that's why. Someone says it's better than Mario.
But Tui, yeah.
Let's, you know...
There's some games I'm surprised you haven't cut yet.
I like games, man. Who would have thought?
Not me.
Let's go Warcraft.
Okay.
We should get rid of it.
Did you count how many we have left?
Nope.
We have 12.
All right.
I think. There's some that are like sneaky, like they're in a
Yeah.
corner and you don't notice. I'm cutting Banjo-Kazooie.
All right.
We're down to, I'm counting 11. So if Fallout gets unlocked at 10, I'm just saying. I haven't even used my shield, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to go without using it, I guess.
All right, I have everything on here. Let's cut Etrian Odyssey.
Shield.
All right, that's the shield.
I mean, I was going to lose it anyway. I might as well have kept it for another
There
round.
you go.
And they're not unshielded because
Nope.
we're still at 11.
Mm-hmm.
So I've just delayed it.
Who says what the next game you get, and I get Etrian Odyssey right afterwards?
Honestly, I'm going to cut Pac-Man.
That's fair. I don't know how Pac-Man stayed on there that long, but...
It was hidden in the corner, but I really like Pac-Man.
All right, now we're at the real tough spot.
Now I think they're all unlocked.
Yeah, I think they're all unlocked.
All right.
I don't want to like start from a bad foot, but I think you're gonna try to cut me right away.
I just cut each
That's
other.
fair.
We can do
I
it.
know that's what we're doing, but I'm cutting Tetris.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
I like
Can't stop you.
I like Tetris a lot, but I like games more than Tetris.
Like, of these series, Fallout is just the one I have the least love for.
I know.
I'm sorry. It's gone.
It's fair. Mario's getting cut.
Fucking what? If I still had a shield, man.
I know you would have.
Oh my.
I played the long game for Mario
You
to get
knew.
Mario to get cut. Yeah.
You knew.
Uh-huh. Acting like I don't know
Fuck.
that I couldn't cut.
Oh my god.
There's a Ratchet and Clank holding in the bag waiting for Ratchet and Clank because of Ratchet and
How
Clank.
could you cut Mario? How could you do it?
Because I have a better platformer on there. It's Castlevania.
Rayman is cut.
It's fucked up, dude.
Rayman is
There was
cut.
better. No.
You know what? I'm okay with any of these games winning. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, Doom gets cut.
That was the one I was going to cut, so thanks for doing my dirty work.
I mean, that was like the one we all didn't really... I mean, I'm kind of out of...
Are there 4 games left? Shin Megami Tensei, Castlevania, Kirby, Metal Gear Solid, Etrinasi. We have 5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to cut any of these games.
You gotta cut one, dude. I thought these are all a little bit of like your babies in here too.
Well, these are 3 of your babies and 2 half babies.
Mm-hmm. I like a lot of these games.
These are good games.
I actually like all of those games a lot.
Like the Castlevania.
That's fucked up. Over like that shit, that's fucked, homie. Kirby.
Yep, I knew it.
I like these 3 games way more. Though then again, I know what I want to keep.
All right, so there's a game that clearly does not belong with these other 2 of the last 3. We have Shin Megami Tensei, Metal Gear Solid, and Etrian Odyssey.
You're right. Metal Gear Solid is the weak link. One circle. You got 2 RPGs. You got 1 non-RPG. One of these doesn't belong. It's a non-RPG.
I'm trying to because you get the last cut.
I do.
So I need to mind games you into doing the one I want.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the one I want?
I have a feeling. Cut away, buddy. So I already know the games I want cut in order. In my head.
You've ranked these 3?
Yeah, already.
I'll cut Etrian Odyssey.
That's fucked up. And then I'll cut Metal Gear Solid.
All right, we did it.
Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei.
Shin Megami Tensei
lives forever.
All right.
Persona 5 still coming out Tuesday.
All right, we did it.
My whole plan was keep Shin Megami Tensei, so Persona 5 comes out on Tuesday.
That was it?
Yeah.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah, no, I'm
it.
on Persona 5 still.
That was pretty painless.
No, that was painful. What are you fucking talking about? We cut some shit real early that was deep.
What cut hurt the most? Ratchet and Clank?
Fallout.
That was not early.
I know. Ratchet and Clank still hurts, but like Fallout, you said what hurts the most? Fallout hurts the most. Fallout's my favorite.
Mario hurt. That one hurt.
That was quick too. I was dirty too. I was waiting. After Ratchet and Clank, I was waiting on that platformer kill. So I know you block it. So I pulled the block on Etrian Odyssey first.
I love Etrian Odyssey, but I'm not going to stand here and be like, that game deserves to be the one that lives.
You don't deserve to live.
Shin Megami Tensei deserves to live.
Yeah, no, Shin Megami Tensei is prolific.
Dragon Quest hurt. Why did I cut that? Why did I cut Dragon Quest?
When you cut Dragon Quest, I was like, that hurt.
I wanted to trigger you.
Yeah, but you also triggered yourself. And I was very confused.
Dragon Quest 8 to 10.
The game's, yes, Dragon Quest is one of the best series of all time. It's also really hard to trigger me because it's hard to trigger both of us because me and you both
we have the same
see
games.
flaws in we both have when people are like, why would you cut Halo? Because they think Halo's immaculate.
Yeah.
We see flaws in every single one of these games. We're the objective perspective.
Halo 5, top 5 Halo games. What
even is going on in our lives?
And Shin Megami Tensei, it's got a lot of games. We saved a lot of real estate here.
We saved a lot of lives by killing a lot of other lives.
What if they remake Shin Megami Tensei 2?
Then I'd be playing Shin Megami Tensei 2 Remake.
They should do that, so I don't have to finish learning Japanese to accomplish this goal. I
mean, you're learning Japanese now, so at some point, it's already on the way.
You're right, because I got to play those Tales games that never came.
Well, you're just doing it for school in general. You have to do it anyways.
Yeah. So I can play the Tales games, of course.
Yeah, you can play the Tales games. I was about to play Tales of R.
Hearts R?
Hearts R for the PS3. I was going to buy that and play it, and I decided against it.
I'm glad you didn't pick that, because that would have been your first real Tales playthrough. It's like a throwback to the other ones. It's very comfy, very cozy. I like it a lot. The writing is not good at all. And I think that would have turned you off a lot.
No game has good writing? Fallout New Vegas. The Fallout cut really hurts, by the way.
You know what game has good writing?
What?
Persona 3.
You're right. No game has good writing?
Nocturne.
Fallout 1 and 2.
Symphony of the Night.
Nah, game doesn't have good writing.
It's about a man
who
goes into the castle to kill his own father, sides with people who hate him.
His father's name backward. Alucard.
Go into that flashback, watch his mother get stoned and crucified.
And then
fight a succubus.
Yeah. It's thematic.
Go fight Cerberus.
Oh, that hurt. I think the one, that Dragon Quest one was real fucked up. I don't understand what you did.
I wonder how far Dragon Quest, that might have, won, potentially.
Dragon Quest is that's a top 10 no matter what. You're like,
oh, yeah.
And you're like, I'm just going to shoot myself in the foot. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I was more, confused than, angry, because you're like, I love Dragon Quest. I'm cutting it. And I'm like, I wasn't going to, all right, dude.
Tekken should have won. And with that,
Writes
Tekken in. Hey, it's my cut. I'm going to cut Tekken.
That's fucked up.
Cut
What are
Tekken.
you doing?
All right, I think we're done here.
Yeah, we're done. All right. Well, that was the objective perspective. I hope you all enjoyed our more laid back cash app.
Get excited for next episode.
Episode 5, baby.
It's going to be thick.
Turning this off.
All right, cut it.
Cut it.
I was doing so good. Been a long time since I felt this way. But you cracked that shell. Only time will tell, so I'll wash my hands of it. That mess of presence makes me nervous, and I don't deserve this. What could I do? You didn't ask for this, so I'll wash my hands of it. I was doing so good. Been a long time since I felt this way. But you cracked that shell. Only time will tell, so I'll wash my hands of it.